So not far from here, from our house here in Rincon, there are protests going on, and that's not an uncommon thing in Puerto Rico. Oftentimes there's protests for various reasons, but this one happens to be only about 1 mile from our house, and so it kind of affects us. It's regarding a bike path that's being proposed to be built. And you would think that would be pretty easy to get behind as a nice bike path, because everybody likes bike riding, including me. But the problem with this one is that the protesters say that it will cause a major environmental impact. So one of the issues is that it will go through a reserve, a marine reserve that is protected. They want to build it, I think it said 12 feet wide, which would be larger than the 413 highway, and also build it up in some areas with a 6-foot wall right along the coast, which is known for the erosion issues that we have. The other issue is that it's very, very big, so they would have to take down a lot of trees that are very old, and some of them are somewhat protected, like the robles that are a hardwood tree that have provided shade to that area. So that's kind of some of the reasons that there are protests and riot police and all sorts of stuff going down not too far from us. And it's not that they don't want a bike path per se, but maybe without so much concrete and asphalt and such a huge environmental impact. Here is kind of the area of contention where they are trying to take down the trees and in order to build that bicycle trail, and where all the protests are happening. So it's later in the day, so most of the protesters and the police are gone, but we have seen quite a lot of police just kind of patrolling in the meantime. And I think tomorrow will be another day of protests, or people are set up in the trees and on the ground, and even there's a campsite, looks like, down there when we just drove by, where people are making sure that they don't get in there and chop down some more of those trees that are lining that pathway between the lighthouse and the Maria's Beach at this point in time. They haven't gotten too much farther down into the rest of it, but so we'll see how this plays out. So here's the Ojo de Agua building, the hotel that the municipality was in progress to construct over a water spring near the downtown that has been left doing nothing now for years. So I think that's part of the reason that there is some fear that this project may never finish or will be finished poorly. the protest of the bike lane here in Rincon. This is one of the stops at the marina. And it's just getting started to pass by through here. It started at the lighthouse and we'll go all the way down to the plaza. What are we doing? We're
around the protest the Cardinals Robins. They got all this. And look at all these people.
That's pretty cool, right? Look at all these people.